Okay guys, this video is going to be called My Distaste for Drop Shot, Finger Friendly, and Hand Safe. Okay, and my hope, probably my greatest hope, is that this video is on the short side. Okay, and we'll see if that can happen. Okay, so all of these knives here are potentially drop shot knives. Yeah. Here, let me grab another one. Okay. Anyway, all of these knives would also be considered finger friendly. Okay. This is finger friendly. This is finger friendly. This is finger friendly. And this is finger friendly. Okay, and these four knives are also considered hand safe. Okay, hand safe. So this, guys, is a hand safe knife. This is also a hand safe knife. Okay, this is a hand safe knife. And guess what? This also a hand safe knife, guys. Okay, okay. Now this one, this one, this one, and this one, these are not drop shot knives. Yeah, guys? Okay. If I press this thing, it is not drop shot. Neither is this. Yeah. Okay. That wasn't the best. Okay. This is not drop shot. And this is not drop shot. Okay. None of these knives, okay, this one I can't flick. Okay, this is not drop shot. Okay, none of these knives can do. Let's play with this one. This. Okay. So yeah, these are finger friendly and hand safe, drop free knives. Okay, drop free. Drop shot. Okay, so guys, these four knives up here are superior. No, they're not. They're not. They're not. Okay. These guys, again, let's slow open them. Open, slow roll, open, pinch and roll, open. These are not hand safe and not finger friendly. Okay, guys, this knife is not hand safe and finger friendly. Neither is this one, nor is this one, and tampoco this one. Okay, not finger friendly, not hand safe, and this one too, not finger friendly and not hand safe. Okay, and I call baloney, guys. To me, that's a bunch of garbage. Okay, I'm not gonna argue the definition of drop shot. This is absolutely, it drops shot. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that one because that's actually accurate. Okay, I don't like it. Okay, in no way does it diminish the joy of a knife for me if it can't do that. Okay, I've seen so many people like talk about after they press a button, they're like, oh man, it just falls shut. It falls shut so nicely. Yeah, and then people are talking about bearings and washers, and they're like, oh yeah, the way it glides back into the handle, amazing, amazing. Okay, okay, right on, that's great. Okay, and these guys can't do that. Okay. And then sometimes, even with these ones, I'll see people pinch it, get it started, and then they'll be like, they'll try to see how smoothly it will return in the end. Okay, you'll see that all the time, and somehow that's an indication of a good knife in fine tuning. Okay, if it can, like, just fall. Okay, which this guy has no chance. Okay. This guy is laughable. Yeah, if I put this here, I could shake. Okay, that's kind of surprising actually. I didn't even think it would do that. Okay, but yeah, let's get back to the point. Okay, for some reason people care a lot about that, guys. They care a lot about knives being able to fall back into their handles. But the thing that gets me is whenever I hear people say that this is finger safe. Okay, do you guys really think I can't press this button while my fingers are over here and make this blade fall on my fingers? Okay, do you guys really think I can't leave my fingers here and press this compression lock and cut my hand safe? Yeah, finger friendly, hand safe. Yeah, in this case, axis lock or crossbar lock, I don't even have to put 2 fingers and pinch, right? I can choose either side. Yeah, do people really think I can't put my fingers here and just pull on this lever with my pointer? Okay, I'm gonna give you a hint, guys. I can, 100% I can. Okay, and then do people really think that for some reason, just because the button's over here, that I can only press this button when my fingers are over here? That if my fingers are here, somehow I magically can't press this button? Okay, guys, you all know it. Okay, let's call baloney. Okay, that's a bunch of malarkey. Yeah. So why are these called hand safe and finger friendly? Okay, at least from my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, it's because the mechanism that unlocks the blade is not on the same side as where the blade closes. Okay, so somehow the mechanism being back here makes it safer when the blade closes over here, because the mechanism's not here. Does that really make sense, guys? Okay, if anything, I think I have a better chance of pressing this button when my fingers are still here, okay, than operating this lock with my fingers here. Yeah, like, to me, this is finger safe. This is, or finger friendly. This is hand safe. Yeah, and they would say it's not. They would say it's not because the lock is on the same side as the blade. Therefore, when you unlock it, the blade might fall on your finger because your finger is in the line of the blade, because the lock is in the line of the blade. Well, that's an interesting way to think about things. Okay, that's like backwards logic to me. Okay, the way I see it, hey, and I think I'm almost done with the video. Yeah, is I would have to be pretty dumb, okay, to have my finger here, like literally looking at my finger in the path of the blade, and think, oh yeah, I want to go close my blade on my finger. That's genius. Yeah, let's go do that. Okay, no, to me, if anything, you'll make an extra effort to clear your finger out of the way, because it's like you're giving a reminder. Yeah, it's like, hey, my finger is not in a good place. Yeah, because my finger is in a place that could get cut. Therefore, don't put your finger there. Haha. Okay, same thing here. Yeah, okay, instead of being like, this is not finger friendly, this is not hand safe. Yeah, but I don't know in what world, I don't even have to finish that phrase. Yeah, okay, so that's my thoughts on this, guys. Okay, like, my finger needing to go over here in the path of the blade to unlock it is like a good and clear indicator and reminder to me to move my finger out of the way. Okay, whereas in these cases, yeah, I think I could be more careless. Okay, I think I could exercise less caution, and I think my hands are more at risk and my fingers are less safe with this. Okay, because I could press this button when things are in the way. Okay, and additionally, this guy's gonna fall. Okay, just totally gonna fall. All right. So those are my thoughts on that. Yeah, but bruh, some of you guys don't know what that means. But you'll see videos all the time by a lot of people out there that anytime a blade can swing, yeah, and the locking mechanism is on this side instead of this side, yeah, you'll hear them mention these phrases, okay, and I don't get it.